Day of my life at Harvard, midterm grade reveal edition. So you guys already know, every morning I wake up and I go to the gym. Today was cardio, so I ran 8 miles. I had to wake up at 5 because I have a speaker event and I have to leave with the teacher at 7. So it was kind of unfortunate, but I hit 8 miles. It was low-key a really slow run, but that's okay. Then I had no time to shower and get ready because I thought that I was only going to run 6 miles, but then ended up running 8. So I did my makeup in the car, and then she took me to go pick up Dunkin'. I am obsessed with their iced caramel latte with protein milk. And then I arrived at the school. I'm super excited. I got to share my journey and also my new book, Youth. There was a couple of periods before I was set to speak, so I worked a lot on social media, and then I also autographed 25 books that the school ordered. And then I got to meet some of the special ed students who were so sweet and gave me a tour of the entire school. I saw so many flyers about my speech. I was so excited. Okay, then I tried to lock in because I had a lot of gov readings that I needed to submit before I spoke. And also I am working with a brand and I had to turn in my video that day. So my nonprofit actually has a chapter here at the school. So at the same time, I met with the next club lead. So the speaker event was from 10:30 to around 11:30. I basically just gave a 10-minute speech of my journey and then did open Q&A. Everybody asked amazing questions about time management and how to balance everything, as well as things that I did to really scale Cancer Kids First. And then I also got to sell some of my books. Afterwards, it was about a 30-minute drive back to campus, and then I saw the UV was 7, so I wanted to go take all my meetings outside. So my nonprofit is hosting its first ever in-person conference in New York, and we're going to open up applications, so you guys should definitely follow us on Instagram and look to apply. But I think it'll be May 29th to 31st, so I first had a call to talk about that. And then some of my friends came to join me outside. And then I was being interviewed for the Epoch Times, and so they had a pre-interview call. Then I ran back to my dorm because it was getting so cold outside, and I had an office hour for a pitch competition that I'm going through for my nonprofit through the Harvard Business School to win up to $500,000, which is crazy. As you guys can probably see, this entire day I did not have time to eat. So I got a Subway sandwich, and this is me really seeing heaven because it was so good. Then I worked on my nonprofit pitch deck, which is for that startup competition that I was talking about. Then I picked up my second coffee of the day, and I'm actually so wasteful because I don't even really need the caffeine. It's more so I like the sweetness of it, so I only drink 2 sips. And then I got my midterm grade back for my econ and mental health class, and I got a 100. Then I went to Smith Campus Center, and I met my friend for work. I had a lot of nonprofit work that I needed to go through. So I checked in on all my departments. We're doing a lot of planning for this New York trip, so that's why I really wanted to make sure everything was set. Then I didn't film this, but one of my best friends is going through a really hard time, so I had a conversation with her, and obviously I was not going to record that. And then I still had a bit of time before my dinner at 6:20, so I called my mom and I unveiled my midterm grades to her, and then I also was talking to her about strategies to help my younger sister, who's a junior in high school and is really struggling in class right now. Then I had dinner with a friend and then went to a Harvard Women in Business meeting for an hour. After I gave my updates, I basically just sat there and I worked on nonprofit stuff some more. We recently released applications for a new CEO, so I was kind of reading through all the applications and setting up interviews. I also had some leftover readings from my gov class on nudging, so I tried to finish that during the meeting as well. Then I went back to my room and continued reviewing the CEO applications and also made a CEO interview script. Afterwards, I had a call with my nonprofit director's sister who was writing a paper on leadership styles and wanted to interview me. And then I read my book for about 15 minutes and then went to bed at 9:30. Good night, guys. Love you.